Hey YouTube, what you just saw was newest addition to my pistol. Got a light the other day. I went to a gun show. Pretty reasonable, about $35. Slides on and off. I don't know a whole lot about lights for guns, but I knew I wanted one for home defense. As you can see, it's very hard to tell if a gun's pointing at you, if a flashlight's pointing at you, or whatever. It just blinds an intruder, gives you that extra advantage. But it runs on this CR123 battery, which I guess they're getting more common, so I don't mind that much. But this is a bright little light for $30. I mean, other guys were asking up to $150 for them, so it's a LED, obviously, but it slides right on. I've been wanting to discuss my gun anyways. It's an XD, Springfield Armory XD-40, getting pretty common. It was my stepfather's, and I acquired it when he passed away. It is unloaded, obviously, no clip, none in the chamber. I have children, so safety is a concern, so I use this trigger lock. It's made out of steel, rubber coated. This fits over the trigger area. This piece slides through, and it covers, or it sits behind the trigger, so there's no way to pull the trigger even if you could get to it. And then, since that has a hole, you just put a padlock on it. So that sits in the nightstand by my bed. I have two clips in there, one with Hydroshock hollow points, one with regular bullets, and I have the key hidden next to my bed. Used to be not against handguns, but I used to not really have the desire to have one, just because of the kids and everything, and all I mainly do is hunt. But since my stepfather had passed away and this gun was available, and just started thinking more and more about protection and stuff like that, so I accepted the gun from my mom, and he had already had the trigger lock, so I would have bought one right away. But as time progresses, I'm more and more glad to have this gun, and I've only been out shooting a few times, but I actually plan on going again pretty soon. But I'm actually considering getting my concealed permit. Watch the news, of course, the shooting in the movie theater. Just, you never know who's out there. I've seen several scenarios in the news where someone was there with a concealed weapon. They could have taken care of it. They could have protected themselves. Here in my local area, about a month ago, two guys broke in to a house while the occupants were gone, waited for them to get home. It was a man and his girlfriend, and the two men attacked and killed them. I had no reason, didn't know them. My thought on that is if this is home sitting in my nightstand, and I come home to people already in my house, how am I going to get my gun? So if I'm actually carrying it on my person already, you know, that could have turned out totally different for them, if he had had a gun. You just never know. And it's sad you gotta live that way. And the statistics are extremely low. If you actually look at them, and realistically, they're very, very low percentage of people ever get attacked. Or, you know, a society is not dangerous inherently. It's just there's that off chance, that possibility, and very little effort could protect yourself. And I just don't see why you wouldn't. Like I said, the more and more time goes by, the more and more I believe I need to be protected. So anyways, just my 2 cents basically, but I wanted to show you my new light. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm very happy with how bright it is. It's exactly what I wanted. So, you know, I doubt if I'll ever be shooting in the dark, but if there's an intruder, you know, how can they see when that's right in their eyes? I mean, it is bright. Very, very bright. It's threw the package away, but it's 150 lumens, 1 watt. It says it right there, actually. Looks like it's made by AIM Sports. It was fun going to the gun show. Never been to one before. Bought a couple other things. Bought a new scope mount for my SKS. I want to start doing some videos on my guns, so maybe when I swap that scope mount out for the SKS, I'll show that gun. I've been building it. It's not done. I've got it set up for hunting. I've got a couple shotguns. I've got a Ruger 1022. But yeah, look for more videos to come on my guns. And not a big, you know, I definitely am a fan of guns, but I'm not a huge gun guy, so I don't want to start up too big a deep discussions. I'm not super knowledgeable, but I'll just show you guys what I've got. So anyways, but this is my XD-40. It's a little big to carry, but I've already got it, so I'm gonna do it. I did buy a cheap holster that's just like neoprene for inside the waist carry, so I'll probably start with that, but I definitely want to get a better holster eventually, but I'm thinking that will work good with this flashlight. I have yet to try that yet, but I just wanted to show you guys the light. So there's my XD.